Snooki and Joey.
Crackle me and momos.
Welcome to the show, everyone, ladies. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesdays. Snoopy and I are here. We're queer. Get
Welcome.
used to it. Spooky,
Yes.
I was saying you look like you were in disguise earlier, but I guess you do wear that every day.
Yeah, I wear this every day, and I decided to put my hair up because it was so greasy
Same.
that I just didn't want to put it up. Yeah, you look crazy, but our hair is up, and we're ready to go, bitches. And you know what? I'm ready for fall because I have my Salem, witchy sweatshirt on today. I did more of a dark lip today because that's the only makeup that I wear for this because I'm lazy. But I'm ready. I'm ready for the fall feels, and I'm ready. Let's do it.
Bitch, I'm beyond ready. And you know what I was thinking? Because I have this little list I keep in that I think when I'm eventually able to have things I want in life, I have a list of important things. And one of them on there is I want to be so rich, or just not even that rich. I just want a way to afford to be able to turn your house into a different season whenever you want it. I have three air conditioners in this 2-room fucking apartment I live in, and it does not even begin to cut it. I need to be able to make my entire house with wind and flurries, maybe, or just to be 30 degrees, or if, say I want below freezing temperatures.
Yeah, like a chill.
For a snowstorm party. I want to be able to go from 0 to 100 degrees in my house with wind and flurries and things at all times. So I'll start with just the temperature, but there should be a way that I should be able to afford luxuries like living in winter all times in my own home. Thank you.
Same. And I just posted something or reposted something on Instagram where people just leave their decorations up for Christmas all year round. If I lived by myself and Gianni didn't care, my kids didn't care, my house would be decorated for Christmas all year round. I don't give a shit. And I would how people leave their tree up all year round and they do different holidays and stuff. I would just die and I would love that. And there's this couple that actually did do that for 50 years. They were it's too hard to put everything back, so we're lazy and we just keep it up all year round for 20 years now. And then now there's all these Airbnbs that are Christmas all year. So even if it's the summertime, 4th of July weekend, you can rent out this Christmas Airbnb and it can be Christmas in July. I mean,
Nicole,
I love all the things.
That's amazing, Nicole. That's what we're saying. Living in a simulation in life, that's the way we've come to with everything else in our life. Where we have the AI doing things for us. We have robots fucking running our lives, simulating what normal life is. We need to be able to simulate fucking seasons, holidays. Look, next thing I want to be able to teleport next to wherever I need to go. But the Christmas lights, I can completely understand to a degree. The lights, Nicole has this lady that comes to her house every year. They're the cream of the crop. I don't know their name. In New Jersey, and they do all the rich people's houses where they install the professional Christmas lights. They edge the entire house, the ceiling, the roofs, all the little nooks and crannies of the house, and it looks flawless. But they put them up, and then every year they take them back down. If you're getting it done so professionally and so tight and clean and professional like that, I would just leave them up all fucking year round. Why do you take them down every year?
Well, because you could see it. You could see it during the day. Yeah, you could see the bulbs hanging, and I don't know. I guess it looks tacky on the outside.
I guess so.
Yeah, so I like to take the lights down outside of the house because during the summer, you can see them. But I do like to. I put the lights up. I always request Halloween. I want my lights up Halloween or November 1st, and then I want them taken down mid-February, March. So I like to keep them up for a minute.
Wait, can I ask you a question? So this is a two-part, Nicole. First of all, when the company that you use, do you keep the light? Are those yours lights, or you keep them? And you have to store them somewhere, or they come with the lights and install them each year and they take them away when they're done?
Yeah, so basically, and there's lighting companies everywhere. Just Google it, and then you can find somebody or some company. But you basically just pay for the lights in the beginning and the installation, and then you keep the lights. So they'll come back, take it down, and then you put it in your bins, and then you keep it in your garage. So those are your lights. You already bought them. So now, instead of using her company because it's expensive, I end up using my landscapers, and they've been doing a great job putting it up, and I'm saving money. So yeah, you buy the lights, and they're yours forever. But it's so North Pole-y.
It's the best. It's the best.
I can't
you know what
wait.
You know what I would suggest to do is to have them like maybe LED lights or whatever, like have them at the house where you can't see them all year round, but then be able to change them for colors. Like 4th of July, I want to be able to have a red, white, and blue ribbon going around and like changing the design of it. And like not like full on like hieroglyphics. But just like have them be able to like like the LED RGB it's called. You can change all like the back of my TV. I can change all the colors I want. But then also can do patterns like maybe just the ceiling white, just the middle blue, and then the bottom red. Or for Pride, have a rainbow going around it. Like that's what I would have in my home.
Yeah, a lot of homes now, they're not doing the lights and they're doing that where they're installing. They're basically like landscape outdoor lights, like for your regular house, like during the night. So obviously they're always white, but then they have a little button and like for Valentine's Day, they'll make it like red and pink and you could change it. Yeah, so a lot of people are actually doing that right now and I don't mind that, but if I had that, I still feel like I would still do the lights. I would do it all.
But you'd go crazy. You would have like, you would celebrate like some random thing with Gigi and like light up your house to like CJ.com.
Oh my God, CJ, my house would be blue the whole time.
I know.
Oh, I would love it. Nostalgia.
I mean, I'm always ready for fall, but it's like literally.
So mine.
My electric is so expensive to have the air conditionings running. Like I can't be living like an iguana. It's like fucking the walls are sweating in here. It's like I always hated summer though. You like the summer, but we're fall people through and through. And I was born
I don't like
in cold
the summer.
weather.
I hate the summer.
All right, but oh, that's right. We're both cold weather. We were both born in cold weather.
I hate the summer. I hate
think
sweating.
That's a thing.
Ugh.
Is that a thing? I mean, I don't know if there's any psychologists or biologists in the chat, but I think it may be something where the season that you were born in is a season that you resonate with and it's your favorite season. Like I was born January 3rd and it's like dead of winter and I love freezing ice cold.
That makes sense.
You're in November in the fall. You love being cozy in the fall. People that are born and think about this. Anyone born in the summer? Have you ever met someone born in the summer that's fat and sweaty and like hates the weather? I've never met like a summer person or a summer baby person that was like fat and sloppy. They're always like fit and skinny and like wanting to be outside doing like going on a run and shit.
That is true.
Like, I've never met a fat shut-in that likes to like gorge and hates the heat that was born in the summer. So I think again, I don't know if there's any paleontologists in the chat, but if there is. I want to know what the correlation of fuck off correlation. What the correlation between the season you're born in is and your true calling season, mama.
Yeah, well, Crusaders sound off. If you're born in the summer but you hate summer, then I guess that's breaking our theory. But I agree. Yeah. I feel like that's very true.
Peaky's born in the summertime. His birthday's next month, and he loves the heat. He hates to be cold. He shivers and acts dramatic.
No. So Rocky's birthday is October 3rd. So he is a fall baby and he hates the summer. He hates sweating. He'll be outside for like not even 10 minutes and he's like finding shade and gagging. So Rocky does not like summer.
See, I think it's a real thing.
Rocky,
I gotta call the universe.
Craggus.
Wait, I locked Peaky up earlier and I forgot about him. Like I was in the house. I was trying
I'm
to
calling
set up
CPS.
No, I didn't lock him in a closet. I put him in the kitchen. And I have this sloop. I have this thing because when he started, remember he used to always go in the kitchen and steal like bad things off the floor. Like I'd be cutting onions or garlic, and he'd run in like.
Oh, they're toxic for doggies.
No, obviously I know. So he would run in there and try to like nibble off the floor while I'm cooking, and I'm cooking, chopping away, and things are flying. So I got the gate that I could pull and install so he can't go in there. I totally forgot that. I had that, so I was like, let me. I'm cleaning the house and doing all this stuff. Oh, because glass broke. That's what it was. So I was trying to clean the glass up. So I was like, get away, stop running around and touching stuff. I was afraid he was going to eat it. So I put him in the kitchen and this closed the thing. It must have been like an hour. I totally forgot about him.
I'm sure he was fine. He was probably taking a nap.
Oh no, he was fine. But now I know that I have that little area. I'm going to start outfitting it with little blankets and little cozy things for him and keeping him in there during the day.
Here's Rocky.
Oh, hi, Rocky. How's his... Peaky, look, it's Rocky. How's his foot feeling after he got the injection?
Oh, he's fine. He was so dramatic, but he's all better now and ready to go. And he's staying with me this weekend because I want him to help me recover.
They have that in hospitals. Like...
dogs and cats, yes.
recovery dogs. Like if someone not only for terminal illness. I mean, if Make-A-Wish Foundation, I would live in a zoo. Make-A-Wish, you know what my wish would be? I would want to get eaten by a tiger if I knew I was going to die. I want a tiger to cuddle with me and like scratch me a little bit and bite my coolie and just take me out.
Yeah, I don't want to feel
I
it though. I would want to like be put to sleep and then he can eat me.
Yeah, but they have like emotional support dogs where you can bring them into the hospital and have them lay with you if you're like going through it.
Did you know they do that in jail also? Because they're trying to like
With
get these
cats.
criminals to, and they're trying to get the criminals to like become empathetic and like nice and like have feelings. And the cats, some cats are really turning these hardcore criminals into like angels.
That's such a smart idea. Not only, I mean,
Yes.
if they try, but the thing is, if they try to fuck with and hurt the animals, then they should be put down. They should be like the electric chair right away. But like having them there, like I can imagine, like I'm not siding with, I'm not empathetic with the murderers, but I'm just saying, like you're in there to like to rot. And that's gonna be their life. But like, having these, there's so many animals that need homes. They don't care if they're in a cage. They're just fucking happy to be there and hang out.
Same.
As long as like the staff is feeding them and like the people are watching, like the wardens watching these animals to make sure they're not getting hurt and abused. I think it's a fabulous idea to get these cats off the street. I would have a whole sanctuary.
Cats and doggies.
I would run the vet wing. That's my job in prison.
I just watched a
would be.
documentary on it. And they just bring all these animals, and the criminals are just obsessed with them, and they love them, and they feel like they have a purpose, and they're literally in there for life. Like they murdered people, they did crazy shit. Like they're there till they die, and they just become such softies with the doggies and cats.
I would love that. I'd be like wanting to steal everyone's dogs and cats though. Like if I was a house robber, I'd want to steal all the animals and hide them with me like Noah's Ark.
Well, speaking of documentary, we have to talk about the Netflix documentary that everybody's talking about.
Show me your port. Show me where's your port? Where is your port? I was able to break
Exactly, you're lying. Where's your port?
I was able to break into a loved one's Netflix account because after mine got shut off, Spotify got shut off this week, so I can't even listen to my own podcast.
What a sin.
I know, but I was able to break into someone's Netflix, and I got to watch a documentary. And we're talking about, of course, the documentary. What is it called? Toxic Love or Toxic Relationship. What is it called?
Toxic something. It's trending. It's on Netflix.
Oh, Toxic Love Story. It's a tangled web we weave. Like, and I love documentaries like this. This one has, but the thing is, Nicole, can I say something before we get into this? The thing is, with us being forensic scientists, and we're so good at it naturally,
are we?
We're so into.
Well, that is true.
But the thing is, it ruins it for us. Just like I said, I said about like all the amazing things you can do in the world, like go to the red carpet at the award show, and it's like so amazing. We're so sterile to it. It's like we can't even enjoy it anymore because it's like so like normal, not normal to us, but it's like nothing surprises us anymore. Nothing is exciting for us anymore. That's the same with documentaries. We have solved single-handedly so many cases on our own.
Yes.
In the true crime space, that it's like it's hard for us to like see a documentary and be like, oh my god, truly blown away with it. Like Nicole and I. Or Nicole clocked what happened. The first sentence in the documentary, she knew what happened.
Oh, I knew right away that the girl, the new wife, I was like, no, something's up with her.
Something's up.
I didn't expect the guy, but I knew like, nah, something's weird about her. So I knew already that there was going to be twists and turns. But like Joey said, like we're obsessed with documentaries. We know exactly what's going to happen. We call it. It's our intuition. Like I literally watch docuseries and murderers and serial killers every single day. Like there's not a day that goes by that I don't watch something about murderers and like evil criminal people. So I feel like we're professionals at this point. Like we know what's going on, okay?
That's right. I'm going to read you about I'm going to read a synopsis of what the show is about so you guys can follow our rant about it while we break down the show. So the accusation, the newlyweds Angela Diaz, then Angela Connell, reported violent threats from a sender named Lilith, this is a tongue twister, Lilith, like Lilith Fair, Lilith's Truths, pointing suspicion at her husband, Ian Diaz's ex-fiancée, Michelle Hadley. The escalation, the harassment claims expanded to fake Craigslist ads luring men to Michelle's luring men to Michelle's condo for assault fantasies, leading to Michelle's arrest. 88 days spent in jail. This is Ian's ex-husband. The investigators eventually unraveled that Angela herself engineered a collaborate framing scheme leading to her 2017 guilty plea for a 5-year prison sentence while Michelle was fully exonerated. Basically, there's this couple, Michelle and Ian. Michelle and Ian get broke. They divorce, and Ian goes with this no bitch Angela. Michelle and Angela and Ian are living together, and now all of a sudden, apparently Michelle is sending death threats to Angela, the new wife, saying that she's going to kill her and that I'm going to have that she should be killed and raped, and all these horrible things are happening. So now Ian and Angela are like, oh my God, what's going on? Michelle needs to be put to prison. So they finally get enough evidence to put Michelle in prison, but that's not what happened. What happened, Michelle? Nicole, what actually happened?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. What? What happened?
I just wrote a full book report.
Oh, just.
So everyone thinks that it was Michelle. Everyone thinks, okay.
Oh,
everyone
yeah. Okay.
Everyone thinks it was Michelle sending these letters and threatening these things, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
What actually was going on, Nicole?
So it wasn't. Well, are we spoiling it for everyone?
I don't know, but I think they need to. We're going to spoil it anyway because we're going to start telling everything that we think of what happened and all the exciting things.
Oh yeah. So if you
Spoiler
don't want it to
alert.
be spoiled, if you don't want it to be spoiled because it is a crazy twist and turns that like you watch it and you're like, oh my fucking God, what is going on? Like how crazy are these people? Just fast forward. But it wasn't Michelle, and Michelle didn't even know it wasn't her because she was going through a mental fucking breakdown. And then it ended up being the man the entire time, the freaking U.S. Marshal, who was actually like abusing the girl before. So she was all fucked up from him.
That's why Michelle left.
And then the lady that he's with now, the wife who said she was pregnant with twins, isn't fucking pregnant because she's a con artist and she pretended she had cancer, like with a previous relationship. So she's just a victim player and she just makes up all these lies. There's just a ton of crazy fucking people in this. And the one that we thought was like the crazy girl that was just stalking people was actually the innocent one that got fucked over by all these people.
Michelle's the last one to do any of these crazy things. Angela, who pretended she had...
kept getting bad and bad, worse and worse.
Angela, who pretended she had cancer. What was her other lie that she was doing? She was pretending to have cancer for sympathy, she was like...
She said she had stage 4 cervical cancer, and she was going... Yeah, she had moles that she was getting removed because
it was just she had a cancerous mole. She had a cancerous mole on her ankle, and she acted like she had full-blown cancer and was getting chemotherapy, and she was sending pictures to her husband of the bag, of the fucking drip bag of the chemo.
She said she had cervical... She said she had cervical stage 4 cancer.
Oh, so
So first she said, I have stage 4 cervical cancer. I have to go get chemo. He was like, all right, let me go with you. She's like, no. And then he finally, he was asking. Then she's like, fine, come with me, but don't come inside. She ended up going to a plastic surgeon. She went to a plastic surgeon. She was removing a mole. And he was like, you're here to remove a mole. This is not for your cervical cancer. And she was like, no, this is like a part of it because like I have skin cancer too. So she was all fucked up in her lie.
And what was the other lie?
She was too deep in it.
Right. But remember that then her fiance or her boyfriend, whatever, had an intervention. So she had her best friends and all her family and friends come over there. She walk in. She got this crazy fucking wig on.
Crazy wig.
What was the other lie though, besides the cancer? Something else. She was like, you didn't have cancer and you never worked somewhere or.
Oh, she was a lawyer. She said she was a lawyer.
Oh, right.
She never got her degree. She's not a lawyer.
Yeah. So she already was nuts. And then she finally finds out, she finally gets with the other guy, Ian, who I think was a perfect person to fall into his lap because he's a writer, a fucking nut job. And he wants to do all these things. So they started now what my question is, Nicole, do you think that Angela in the house knew anything about this, or do you think the guy really came to the house and strangled her in the garage, or did she just rub mascara on her eyes and act like that's what I was confused about.
I feel like she thought it was real in the beginning, and then she caught on, and maybe he was like, I just want this girl to get out of our life, so can you play along? And she was like, yeah, I do this for a living. So I feel like he dressed up as the guy, and she didn't know it was him because she really did look scared. But then also, like, I could see her just like pretending and fake crying because she fucking said she was dying of cancer. So I can't tell like what part she was in on it and not in on it, but she was definitely in on it.
So basically this guy, the man in the house, the husband
freak.
Ian, was writing emails, sending them to Angela, his wife or fiance at the time, saying like, and then he probably like planted a seed and was like, oh, this is definitely Michelle. She's a psycho, and she definitely wants to, get back at us. And then maybe since she's a scam artist too, she probably was like adding on to she was adding a little fuel to the fire. Like, she would like, he would make up the lie and say like, this happened, but then she would like, oh yeah, and then they did this, and then she even did this. So she was like, kind of going with it. People are fucking nuts. This isn't, and like, it just goes to show you don't know who the fuck you're going with or who you're marrying or who's laying next to you in the bed. Peaky could be a serial killer for all I know.
Exactly.
He was adopted from a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, so you guys have to watch it. It's really, really good. And there's twists and turns, and it's pretty long. I like the length of it because I feel like docu-series are usually like so quick and you're like, oh, I wish there was more. But like once I thought it was over, there was still like 45 minutes left. So I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, and then Ian's friend, the blonde lady who's in the beginning, the whole thing doing the voice. She was in love with him.
She's in love with him.
Exactly.
She's like, I love him, but I'm not in love with him. Bitch, you're lying.
You're lying. Like, I didn't know who she was from the beginning, and Billy kept yelling because every time I asked her, like, who is this bitch? She was like, you're not watching. You're on your fucking phone. That's why you can't like, whatever. Or like yelling at me. I was like, you don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. You don't know who this fucking random lady sitting at the kitchen table is. And no one knew who it was until the fucking end of the show. She was like some girl that was like in love with him, like her best friend.
No, she starts off with the documentary. You know exactly who she is. She's the best friend. What did it say? She said, you clearly weren't paying attention.
Why don't you go be with Billy then?
Well, she starts off the whole thing, and she's saying how they're best friends, and she was friends with the ex-girlfriend, and like she's always been in his life, and she's always there for him. Like she started off with the whole thing, and like talking so highly of him.
Right. Well,
Crazy.
Yeah. If you need a shockumentary, go over to Toxic Love Story. You can't use my login anymore because it's cut off, but. Go over there and you're going to like what you see. I guarantee it.
So good. Well, everyone's talking about this movie Odyssey, and I definitely want to watch it because everybody's in it. Tom Holland, my husband, he's in it. Robert Pattinson.
Zendaya works there. Wait, Zendaya works there and her husband. They have the couple's got a job. Zendaya works there.
Yes.
He's yelling.
There's so
Matt
many
Damon
good
works
actors in this. Like, what is this about? I need
Matt
to see
Damon,
it.
Anne Hathaway. I'll tell you. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway are in it.
I wonder how much budget they had to pay all these freaking crazy actors.
Give me all the facts of the movie Odyssey with actors, their salaries, and a synopsis of the story. Okay, ready? Okay, so it's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Follows Greek king Odysseus and his 10-year journey home after the Trojan War. Key cast members include Matt Damon, who got paid $15 million, Tom Holland got paid $10 million, and Anne Hathaway got paid $7 million.
Damn.
It also shows Robert Pattinson for $6 million, Zendaya $5 million, Charlize Theron works there. She got $6 million. Lupita Nyong'o works there. She got
oh my God.
$4 million. John Berthenol, I don't know who he is. He got $3 million. Who has all this money?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the budget for the show?
John Leguizamo gets 2.5, and Elliot Page, formerly Ellen Page, got 1.5 million. That's fucked up because she's a trans man. She only got paid $1.5 million. Okay, so the story is the Trojan War's aftermath. Odysseus and his men depart from Troy. I don't know who Troy is.
It's like old school, like medieval.
But hubris angers the gods, particularly Poseidon. The decade-long voyage, so this is a voyage going somewhere for 10 years, forces Odysseus to face monsters like Cyclops.
Oh, I like that.
And
that's like Percy Jackson.
And also the seductive nymph Calypso. While Odysseus is fighting survival at sea, his wife Penelope and his son Telemachus fend off aggressive suitors trying to steal his throne. So he's out. He's just trying to get home to the mother, the kid and the mother, the kid and her son, the kid and wife.
Wait,
and
so
he's
the
on
son,
sea.
The son is Tom Holland, right? And Matt Damon's the father.
Son Telemachus. Let me see.
I feel like Anne Hathaway.
Yes, that's right. Son. That's the son.
Anne Hathaway is the mom, wife. Tom is the
Yes.
son. And
How
then
did you
Matt
know?
Damon, because I saw the trailer, and Matt Damon is the dad trying to get home. I need to go. Weren't you going to go to that crazy theater where the seats shake and stuff?
No. Billy and his roommate went yesterday to go see it. I asked Opal to go.
Was it good?
I hadn't spoken to him yet today, but yeah, I'm assuming it's good. But I want to go because there's ones where there's theaters and they're called 4DK theaters. They have them all over the city.
Oh my god,
where
so
you can
cool.
go sit in the chair and then the whole room shakes, the chair shakes, water sprays at you, and like things grab your ankles. It's like its whole experience.
That is the coolest thing ever.
I'm gonna go by myself. I really am.
Well, you know what? Have you ever went to the movies by yourself? Because I did it once and I fucking loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, I have. I loved it. I fell asleep.
I enjoyed going on a date by myself. It was the best thing in the entire world.
Oh yeah, I've done everything by myself. Okay, what else is it? Who does Elliot Page play? Anyway, of Justice finally returns in disguise and slays the bad guys and restores his family and his kingdom. That sounds amazing. Like I think that again, these budgets, like they have, and who is Christopher Nolan? Is he an actor too, or is he a director? He sounds like that sounds like an actor's name. Oh, Christopher Nolan. He's a prominent film director. Everyone wants to work with him. Apparently, you know who is pissed about? This is some inside tea. Apparently, guess who is pissed about? Because I saw it on TV. Our good girlfriend Jennifer Lawrence was asked about it. She was like pissed that she wasn't asked to be on the show. Like she's like, what's one director you want to work with so bad, and that would love to work with it. She goes, Christopher Nolan, but he's never fucking slid in my DMs or never asked me to be on the show. Like, I think she's pissed. I think a lot of actresses were like wanted to go up for this role because it's first of all the money's good. Everyone they're fucking paying billions of dollars.
Clearly, yeah.
But Jennifer Lawrence is one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah, I miss her. Well, I feel like she hasn't been in a movie in a minute, and I love when she's in a movie. Did you know? Did you know when she was in Hunger Games when she had to sing that song? No, she sang a song, and she was terrified to do it, and she was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. They were like, you have to do it. Like, this is a huge part of the series. And it really was. And she was so embarrassed, supposedly. She was so embarrassed and scared to sing the song that she got bombed. She drank in her trailer and got drunk to do the scene.
How fun. She's always drunk. She was
the
on the
best.
She was always like, I remember she was on some show where she was like, she had to like go on a red carpet and she had to go to like a, Watch What Happens Live beforehand. I don't know. So she got wasted, and she had to like be on the red carpet, and she was like, she had to try to not look drunk, and she looked like a psycho, like opening her eyes like this, like.
I love her so much.
You know what? I take that back. She's not my favorite actress of times. I don't like her for her acting abilities. I just like her for her personality because she's just a lit, fun bitch. Like I just like her.
I like her
herself.
vibe. I like her as her.
The only movie I really seen that I remember of her is when she was sleeping in the spaceship, and then Chris Pratt woke her up because he wanted to be friends with her. I loved that movie. And that's normally I'm not a sci-fi queen normally, but like that, and I normally would never understand how that is. But I actually
you don't remember
took time
her from Hunger Games?
No, I liked her in Hunger Games too. Now I'm thinking about it. And then when she had sex with the nerd, I liked that movie. Actually, I do like her as an actress. But I loved that movie where she got woken up.
Okay. No, yeah, she's the best. I love her.
How do we get on? Oh, yeah, she was pissed that she didn't get to work at Christopher Nolan's house. Christopher Nolan, if you're looking for two up-and-coming actresses, Snooki and I are also available, and are also our dogs.
Yes.
Oh, this is just a rant. I was trying to make a video on my phone the other day, and I needed to find a wire for it, and I have this big box. It's a fucking huge box. There's electronics on it. And I have it in my closet. There's 1 billion wires in there. Little doodads, little clips and shit, and camera equipment and lights and all this stuff. And it got me thinking. That's like this. I was so fucking pissed because once I found this one thing I needed. I went to go plug in the computer and it wasn't the right fucking plug. It was like the little card, SD card would go in it, but then the plug was for some old iPhone.
Oh, that's the
and
worst.
it would go in there. And I'm going back and forth like this. I need to fucking talk to who's in charge. Is there a first question?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is there a division or a company or a law place that owns that unites everyone in the entire every nation in the entire world? United Nations, probably the UN. That's what it's called. I need to talk to whoever is in the UN doing the collective things that involves everyone in the fucking world. Someone at the UN needs to hold an all hands on meeting and make a law that everywhere, every fucking corner of every nation, world, planet, any fucking place in the world has to come together and make one fucking wire that has to be the law for anything that you plug in anywhere in the world. I don't care if it's a fucking camera, a lawnmower, a fucking a cell phone, a fan.
He's going
anything.
on a rant.
They need to have one fucking cord that universally is the law. They have electricity. Everywhere electricity works the same. There's electricity comes from the fucking earth. Everywhere on earth needs to have the same exact fucking cord. No exceptions. No exceptions. I'm tired of it. That's how fucking Apple has been getting away with this for fucking decades. Making bank on our poor people. Trying to say like, oh no, this needs to be plugged in. Now this one has to be this. So you have to buy chargers and buy more things. And then the fucking tacky ripoff people that are on TikTok are like making banks on like, I'm going to make this cheaper, like make this version of this, so you can plug all these things into one. It's the calls coming from inside the house and they're just trying to fuck us with no lube. It's like, I'm fucking sick of it. One cord for all people.
Did you take your pills today?
No, not yet. And
okay.
That's another thing. Thank you for segueing.
Do you want to go snort them real quick?
Oh my God. I had to get off my chest.
Another
thing is I'm having brain zaps. I switched my medications, and surprisingly, Nicole's never been on an antidepressant. But I'm sure 90% of our Crusaders have been. I had to switch from my duloxetine, which is the Zymbalta, is the generic, onto Wellbutrin that I take now. When you stop taking duloxetine, which is an SSDI or something, if you have it, you get these things called brain zaps, Nicole, and it feels like constantly. If I forgot one pill, if you forget one pill, it happens to you. I've been off these pills now for a month now because I tapered off them onto my new medication. So these things are called brain zaps, Nicole, and you hear them in your ears. It sounds like zoop, zoop in your ear. You hear that physically, like someone's blowing your ear, like you hear that, and then you hear a buzzing in your brain, the top of your brain, like from here to here, goes like numb, and like you can feel your brain like moving in your head. It's zap, zap, zap. I'm getting zapped like fucking left and right. I need to know, when's this going to stop? I call the doctor. He says it's got to taper off and naturally goes away as your head gets used to the new stuff. I'm going crazy. Like, I can tell why.
Well, you've been medicated your entire life, so I feel like your body is just like
30
used
years.
to it.
I've been on for 30 years.
Yeah. So when you change something, your body's like, what the fuck is happening? Because you've been on it for so long.
Yeah, so the brain zaps are not stopping, and I'm having a manic episode. Like, I'm afraid. Like, the brain zaps are telling me to, get it together, sell those chairs.
Yeah, that's scary. That would freak me out. That give me anxiety. Actually, I was gonna do the anxiety medication, but I was talking to like all my doctor friends, like that actually like care, and they were like,
Anthony.
They was like, do not go on it. Yeah, and like my two other mom friends.
He's not a doctor.
His father's a doctor, and he literally knows everything doctor. And he should be a doctor because he's so smart. But he was like, do not go on them. You're going to become a zombie. It's going to ruin your brain. And he told me like stuff to get that's all natural that will help. And I ended up doing the all natural, and it freaking worked.
What is it? Share the wealth, Mama. What did you get?
I forget. It's like this
ginkgo
blue,
biloba, ashwagandha.
It's like this blue dye that you put like a drop on your tongue.
What?
Yeah, and some other stuff. I have to look at our old text messages. But yeah,
I've never heard of that.
I don't want my brain to be all drugged with drugs.
Well, I love drugs.
Yeah. Well,
And
look how you're acting. You're screaming over a cord.
that doesn't frustrate you, Nicole?
No.
You don't care that you have to buy fucking million different cords when you're trying to find a cord? I know Rant is crazy, but...
I mean, it's annoying, but it's not like ruining my life.
Well, that's one thing. I can't believe it's not ruining your life. I think there should be a law, and I'm going to... The UN is right by my house. I swear to God. Should I go over there?
I mean, probably.
Speaking of true crime, there is a new case underway coming out of the Massachusetts area. You know, I was covering the Karen Reed case for many moons. I was a juror on the case. Well, now there's a new case.
And you're friends with her now. You have her phone number.
I have Karen Reed's phone number.
So cool.
I know I should text her. But now there's a new case coming out of Massachusetts. What's going on over in Massachusetts, Mama? It's wilding out.
So who's the name?
Lindsay Clancy case, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is just started trials in Massachusetts right now. Now, this case I never heard of. It was brought across my desk this week, actually, and I had to get a synopsis of what's going on. I know the backstory, which should I read the backstory? I'm liking that we're doing fact stuff and then we're like discussing it. I think that's helpful. Yeah,
this is a very sad story, and a lot of people are divided on how to feel. But it's fucking wild, and it's very, very sad.
Let me get the facts on it because we are fact checkers. I work at the UN. Okay, so Lindsay Clancy, a 35-year-old former labor and delivery nurse from Duxbury, Massachusetts, is currently on trial. For the January 24th, that's Poppy's birthday, January 24th deaths of her 3 young children. The core the core of the high-profile legal case does not dispute that she killed the children. Rather than it hinges on her entire mental state and whether she should be held criminally responsible. So basically, long story short, I'm going to tell the story, what I know. She had these babies, and shortly after she had her 3rd child, she became very depressed. She was in and out of treatment. She called all the doctors. She was in psychiatric help in the hospital. She was put into the hospital for her depression, and it wasn't just a case of like after baby blues or what is it called? Prenatal. What is it called? When you have a depression after
postpartum
depression. It was like a legal I'm sorry, it was a real thing where she had like psychosis of like, she basically went nuts after this, and she was in the hospital trying to get treated for this. She was released. They gave her pills. Her doctors did all this medication. They were treating her. She was having these symptoms. She was a regular ass mom. She was a good woman, a nurse. She delivered babies herself. She was a perfect health, everything else. She obviously was going to get help. And then one day she snapped out of nowhere, and she said, I heard a man's voice that said, kill your 3 children and then kill yourself. So she ended up doing just that. She strangled her 3 children, and then she jumped off the balcony of her house and tried to kill herself. And that's where her husband found her. Now the case is, everyone's saying, is should she be held criminally responsible? Obviously, and now she's paralyzed from the neck down, by the way, from that fall. Should she be held? I personally, everyone's thinking that. So now, of course, all these people are going to come out and be like, the prosecution's going to be like, no, she knew exactly what she was doing, which I think is kind of weird and annoying. That like who gives a fuck? Obviously, the kids are dead and this is horrible, but why would this other than money, why would the state give a fuck to like want this woman to rot in hell for the murder? If it's, do you know what I mean? Like, why are they pushing back so hard on the criminal things if the husband doesn't even care? Not that he doesn't care. The husband's not suing her because he's with her knowing it was a psychosis thing. So that's what all the drama is about. Should she be held criminally responsible? Nicole, what are your thoughts?
I don't know, because it's all fucked up. She went to psychiatrists, doctors. She tried to admit herself into the hospital saying, I'm hearing voices that I'm going to kill my kids. I'm worried for the safety of my kids and myself and my husband. And no one's fucking helping her. They're like, oh, we're going to put you on some meds and then go back home. And then the husband's like, the meds aren't working. She's still hearing voices. And they put her on more meds. And then they put her on more meds. And they do higher doses. Like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. I feel like if if that were me and I didn't know what to do and I was worried I was going to hurt my kids, I would literally like just go away. I would leave. Or if my husband
Make sure the kids weren't around you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, I can't be around my kids because I don't trust myself. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do because I'm crazy. Or no one's helping me. None of the doctors are helping me. Or my husband would be like, okay, so the fact that you're still feeling these things and it's getting worse, I don't want you here at the house with us. God forbid I'm sleeping. I'm not here. Like, why would he leave her alone with the kids knowing how she felt? Like, are you dumb? I don't understand.
No,
so
my question.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I questioned, Nicole. Did she, when she was going to the hospitals and stuff, was she saying that she was getting messages to kill the kids, or was she just saying I'm depressed and I feel like I'm going to do something? Like did she say that she was going to do that and then do it? That's why they're suing. That's why the husband's suing the hospital. Yeah. That's why she was suing the hospitals.
No, yeah, the hospital fucked up. That's supposedly what the reports are saying, is that she was saying, the voices are saying to harm my children. I'm scared. I'm hearing voices. And they didn't keep her in the hospital because she had no prior like psychological issues. If she had prior psychological issues, then they would have admitted her. But like, what?
That's why it's even scarier.
That doesn't make sense, because what if one day I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I want to kill my entire family. You're not going to admit me and help me and keep my family safe because I didn't do that before. Like there's always got to be like a jump start. It doesn't, it doesn't just like, do you know what I mean? Well, like,
yeah, especially since she was such a nice, normal woman. Like she's a nurse and she's working hospital in the NICU and and dealing with fucking babies.
Fucking insane. This hospital should definitely be held accountable because they did not do their job.
Like don't take threats like this seriously, especially when there's children. Obviously, any life at stake, but like, you can't. There's children involved, and like you're like, and this is an odd case. This is not something that she's normally like just a bad woman that's like always doing bad stuff. She's like, oh, she's looking for attention again. No, this came out of fucking nowhere. And it's a real fucking thing. My opinion, obviously, no, she shouldn't go to prison. She should obviously be in a. I don't think she should be set free. She should. I mean, I think she should be in a rehabilitation. Or now, after she did that, is she still having crazy feelings? Is she still nuts in the head, or is she completely?
Nobody knows.
It like one thing, and and the medication is she still being medicated in a different way? Does the government and these doctors, mental institutions, did they have the ability to puppeteer us into doing things? Did they make her do it? Did the hospital make her do it by doing her teaching her, telling these things, or doing the therapy to make her want to do this? Are they responsible? There's so many fucking weird things happening. I personally never heard a voice that telling me to kill myself. I've heard a voice that says, go eat the rest of that McDonald's out of the garbage. I've surely heard that voice, but not to kill anyone. So I believe that the question is, I think it should be up to the husband, because I don't know. What do you think about her outcome?
I honestly don't know. I don't know how to feel. And the crime was so horrific. Like those poor baby, her youngest baby was 8 months, and then I think it was 5 and 7. They were babies. She put them in the basement and she choked them with her workout bands, like one by one. Horrific. And that poor baby, I can't imagine. Or them, all of them. I just can't fucking imagine.
Do that.
And then she went upstairs. She slit her wrist. She slit her throat. I think she took pills. She was like really trying to fucking kill herself.
Oh, she did? I thought she just jumped.
Yeah. From what I read, she took pills. She slit her wrist and her throat, and then she jumped out the window. So she was like, I have to die. I'm going to do all the things. So... It's fucking crazy. It's going on right now. I don't know what's happening right now. But again, I do know that the husband was just on the stand and he was speaking.
I wonder if
by the way, he remarried and has children.
Is she? I'm looking at her now. Is she paralyzed? Like, no, she's not. She's touching her face.
Maybe from the waist down. I'm not sure.
I thought I read from the chest down. Maybe just her chest, and maybe she can move her arms. So yeah, everyone's not knowing what to make of all this. I mean, this is the devil in its highest form. This is some evil, weird shit that
crazy
is horrible.
But also, this is why mental health needs to be taken seriously. Like, this is sin.
Clock
Clock
it, Nicole.
it.
That's fucking very important. Again, we're not making light of this situation in any means. It's fucking horrible. And
Terrible.
if you or someone you know is in trouble, there's help out there. Just don't go to the place that she went to because they obviously don't know what they're doing.
Literally.
Yeah, so I'm going to follow it closely, but my opinion is no, she's not because if I was on jury, absolutely not. She's not criminally responsible. She did more than enough to fucking try to help herself and try to help her children, and it just proves that it's real. But people they're going to try to come against her, saying she told the man to leave the house and go do this. Well, yeah, probably that. Of course she did. She also the person also told her to kill her children. Of course she wanted to get out of the house because she knew that she had to do it. She knew she was going to do it because the guy was telling her in her fucking ear to do it. She thinks she's going to slit her throat because she wanted to? No. So my thing is, no, she should not be criminally held responsible. I think she should be in a treatment facility and try to figure out
where
what the
she
fuck's
should have
going
been
on.
with in the beginning, by the way.
Yes.
So none of this fucking shit would have happened.
She needs to be under supervision the rest of her life. I don't think she should be in a prison cell. I think an institution or she should be having constant supervision of some sort. But yeah, this is definitely a mental and a medical thing, not a fucking criminal thing. She's not a criminal, and she should not be held responsible for what went on with those kids. That's my opinion, and that's why there's opinions. That's why there's jurors. But if I was on that case, no, she's not. She's not guilty of killing those kids voluntarily.
All right, so I feel like me and you were just like obsessed with crime and I'm obsessed with like crime and podcasts. I feel like that's like literally the only thing that I do now. And in my older age, like as I'm cooking dinner, like I don't want to listen to music anymore and like jam out. I'm listening to crime shows or I'm listening to UFO podcasts. Like I feel like I'm just getting older as the day goes on.
I know what you mean. It's like things that you would like when you're younger, if you would hear about them or like even think about doing them, or like it would be so foreign to us. Like, oh my God, that's so grandma, that's so old. Like, how can you want to eat dinner at 5 o'clock? How can you want to go on a walk or like, be quiet, like listen to the music at that volume? It's like,
literally.
I wish like, and now that we are at that age, it's like, it's the best thing in the world to us. I think that is the universe's and God's way of just like doing things in life, because like now the things that we thought we could never even dream of doing are the most comforting and the best things in the world to us. And I think that's what's great about getting older and having life. Like you have something to look forward to, because like things that you didn't like before now you like again, now you would like. So it's comforting to know things like like going to bed at 5 o'clock. Like I go to bed. My Oura ring tells me to go to bed at 9 o'clock. I go to bed at 9 o'clock every night. I take my medicine at around 8:30. I took my pill last night at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, and I showed you my Oura ring thing this morning. I texted you. I got 11 hours and 15 minutes of sleep last night. I was slept for 11 hours.
That's insane. I wish I could sleep for 11 hours. That's a dream.
It was the best thing ever. So that's another thing. When you're a kid, like, going to bed so early, I hate going to bed. Now going to bed is the best part of my day. It's I
or like
babies,
like when they're toddlers and you're forcing them to take a nap. If someone forced me to take a nap, I'd be like, bitch, put me on the couch and make me into a potato. Like I love naps. I love sleeping. I always want to be in bed by 7:30. Even like, my older kids, they can shower, they take care of themselves. But like Angelo, I'm like, Angelo, we are in the tub at 7:30 or 6:30, 7 o'clock. I want us in bed by 7:45 and I want to be lights out by 9. Like I want to be in bed. I want to be cozy. I want to sleep. Just the other day, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so old. Because my grandma used to do this all the time. But if something is expired, like, I don't know, say like a hummus dip or, pickles or not anything crazy that will like get you super sick, but just like, okay, I opened up my hummus dip and I really wanted hummus and carrots as like a little snack, and I looked at the hummus and it was a week and a half old. So I opened it up, I smelled it, and I was like, it looks fine. I don't see any mold. And then I ate it and it was totally fine. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so my grandma that, back in the day, if this was like 2 days old, I'd be like, ugh, like I don't want to get sick and like throw it out. Now I'm like, what fucking ever. I'm eating this hummus dip that's, a week and a half old. And I really don't care.
Getting there.
It's totally fine.
I'm slowly getting there. Like for me, like that the food thing is specifically because I had omit phobia, which is the fear of throwing up for my whole life, and I actually was very sick with it for years. I was terrified of throwing up, so that stuck out to me. Like if I would go, my father would have, and even an expired Tylenol I wouldn't take because I was afraid it would make me sick. Now it's like I'm not quite where you are yet, but like I will like if it's not opened, like if something's opened, and then
if
like past
it's fucking sealed.
Yeah, I'll do it. But that, like, to your parents' house, like my father's house, our parents' house, it's like you would go there and you would like the thing they were decades old. Like there was a hot sauce in the back, and not even hot. I don't even think there was hot
like
sauce.
2 years old.
No, like from before they was doing websites. Like that's how I used to find out if something was old back in the day. If they didn't have expiration date, if there was a website on it, I knew it couldn't be that old because websites were just invented. So that's how I would know. That's how I would realize. If something was good to eat or not, because a website meant it was within the last year or so, because that's when websites were invented. That's how I know. But yeah, that, and then like, what other things do I love? I love eating.
I can't
healthy.
stand
I
loud
love eating
noises
healthy now.
Well, yeah, but
Loud
that's not like an
noises?
old thing. That's not like an old thing. Like loud noises,
true.
like or like driving, and you're trying to find a place and you have to lower the volume because you can't literally
Why do we do that?
concentrate.
Even if you're in the car
I
by
don't
yourself.
know. Every fucking time. And I used to like blast my music. I love my music loud. Now I'm like, oh, it's too loud. Or the kids are fucking yelling and screaming. I'm like, you're hurting my ears. Like it's irritating me. I feel like I sound like my parents now. Like I need peace and quiet. Like I'm an old lady.
But it's you know what, it's about finding what you enjoy in life, and like that's what we enjoy now. It's like I'm all about it. I'm basically a 70-year-old. I am a 70-year-old woman, but
you are.
I am. I just love doing things like that, and it's comforting. I love it. I want to eat dinner at 5. I want to be in bed by 9, and I want.
Yes.
My priorities change, and that's what's great about life. You can just go with the flow, and it's already written. And the rest is unwritten.
Wait, what other things are there that make us feel old? I feel like I had so many in my head. Now I forgot.
Oh, a sale. Anything like anything that's maybe that's not an old thing either. But like now that I'm being like not frugal, but like like I'll take advantage of if it's a good deal. Like I was always just like I don't give a fuck if I want it, I'm buying it.
Or like coupons, or buy one get ones.
Yes,
buy
I go
one
to the
get
new
one.
grocery
I'm
store.
like, bitch, we're getting that.
I am obsessed with this new grocery store. It's called, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Lidl, and there's one in the city. And I go to it. I think they have it in Jersey because Poppy goes to it. I think it's like Aldi flavored. Look at it, Lidl. I'm going to tell you about it, Nicole.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's a part of like the Trader Joe's and like Aldi.
Oh yeah, there's
family.
There's one in Livingston.
Yeah, there's one there. Nicole,
okay.
I'm telling you, I always like, go to the fanciest places, could go to Whole Foods, but I can't go there anymore because I got in fist fights with people.
I also think it's too pricey.
Very pricey. I want the best ingredients and like all these like specialty mustards and specialty meats and like all these grass-fed things. I found this place. That strip steak I made the other day was $9. Yes. $9, and it's grass-fed. It was a grass-fed steak. They have all organic shit there. The cheapest fucking prices I've ever seen in my life. I was blown away. I had no idea that you can I can go there and spend $60 and get my whole house fucking stocked for 2 weeks. It's like everything they have there. Everything, they have all the brands you want. And it's the best place in the world. I have no idea where it even came from.
Yes,
that gets me excited to go to the Lidl and like get a good deal on shredded carrots. Or cilantro was 79 cents. I was like, oh my god, work, bitch. I'm just getting excited about doing all these things. How exciting!
That's why I love Trader Joe's, because going in there,
love Trader Joe's.
I buy so many groceries, and like the amount of groceries that I would like buy the same at like a Target or like a Stop and Shop, it's like $450. I go to Trader Joe's and get the same fucking amount and the same things. It's like $150.
It's like, the best.
Are we kidding?
Poppy's just discovering Trader Joe's. Every time he comes over, I know that he goes there once in a while, but like my mother used to go there when she was with us, and he would never he's never really been over there. He was always doing chefy stuff, but now he's learning about Trader Joe's, and so I go every time I know there's something he's gonna like, because I just know what my father likes to eat. I'll go there and pick it up, and I'll bring it to him, or when he comes over, I'll give it to him. I'll have a bag going for him. And he gets so excited. So Poppy's getting to discover for Trader Joe's now. They have the best stuff. I want to be a consultant for Trader Joe's. There's so many things that I would make that if they sold, they would fucking be billionaires. Because I'm telling you right now, my first example, they strike with the iron's hot. They should be making frozen crispy rice that you can put in the air fryer and top with your raw tuna. Crispy rice on the sushi scene is the most fancy thing. Everyone and their mother's doing it. Every cool restaurant has it. Tuna crispy rice, salmon crispy rice, avocado crispy rice. You need to make frozen blocks of the crispy rice already cut into the squares that you can throw in the air fryer, spray it with a little avocado oil, and then top it with your favorite things. Other companies are doing it now. You can get kits and deliveries. Strike while the iron's hot, Trader Joe's, and tell them Joey sent you. Things like that. I know I had the trends. You should set up a meeting.
Set up a meeting and say, these are all my ideas.
I already DM'd them, and I know the owner of Trader Joe's son, but I'd feel weird asking him about business stuff. But anyone in the marketing team, hit me up. I have some good ideas, and I want my own collab.
There you have it.
But yeah, the grocery stores we get excited about. We get excited about, things going on, yard sales, and going antiquing. Imagine going to department stores. Remember being a kid, being in a department store, you want to fucking kill yourself. Hated department stores.
What are those sales where you go because somebody died and they're trying to estate sales? Oh my God, those are my favorite things to go to. You find the craziest shit there.
You've been to an estate sale?
Yes, we did a ton when me and Gianni were doing our shore flip. And then ever since I discovered estate sales and what they were, anytime I see a sign estate sale, I'm going in there. You can find vintage furniture, vintage clothes, designer vintage bags, a crazy shit, gorgeous platters and crystal stuff. It's beautiful.
Oh, silver and a crystal. I hear you. I love it too. I love antiquing. I love going. I love sitting by a lazy river.
Flea market.
A flea market, sitting by the side of the water, just sitting there and quiet and enjoying the view. Sitting and enjoying the view. Front porches? Fucking bring a front porch on, mama. I have a balcony, even though it looks out on the disgusting, chaotic fucking city with horns and homeless people and screaming.
You need to move. I'm over it.
I can't move. I can't physically move off this couch. I have to sell it first. I have $0. I can't go anywhere. But when I do, I'm going to Hudson Valley, and I'm going to have my house, and I'm going to have all these dreams come true.
Oh, you'll be so happy.
I know. But, sitting on the front porch and just that's what I love about growing older, is just enjoying this and taking the time to smell that's what I said. That's what it's called. Taking time to smell the flowers. That's where that saying comes from. Just taking it all in and being appreciative for what you are. That's what it's about. There's a thing called Bumble BFF. Not sponsored.
Where you can find best friends.
So apparently, I can't imagine guys doing it.
That's really
but
cute.
Girls are doing this all around new cities. If they move to a new city, they don't want to and they don't know anyone. Maybe have a couple work friends, but there's this thing called Bumble BFF, and these girls and guys are going on it, and it's just fine. You find people I guess I haven't gone on the interface to know how it works, but you find people that have common interests. Say you like doing Pilates, or say you like doing
right.
So you like sushi, or you like doing this special workout class or whatever. You go on there, this thing, and you can find other girls. I specifically like it for young girls in new cities that are just moved there, because it's a safety community thing. You want good girls to hang out with that are into what you're into, and you're not going to be hit on by men by going to clubs and bars and meeting girlfriends. It's a great tool to say to learn about the neighborhood you're in, or just find a group of friends. So I need to do that, but I need one with I only want a friend if they can offer me something. That's the only reason I'm having friends. So I need wealthy friends with good connections in the entertainment space. So if you are rich or you have an opportunity for me, job wise, or you have a yacht or a boat or something I can utilize as a friend, please hit me up. Go to peaky.com.
Yeah, I'm good with friends.
Peaky.
I have the bestest friends. No new friends, I feel.
But yeah, isn't that a fun thing? Would you ever do that? Do you think 2009 Snooki would do that if she went on the website?
No, I feel like she was so outgoing that she loved to meet people outside.
Woo!
Yeah, and like meet people at bars and like traveling and stuff. But I feel like now, like if I wanted to have new friends, which I don't, but if like I wanted to, I would definitely try it out.
Yeah, it's just so foreign to me because I've everything like anything online like that was always for me was for dating. So like I never. Aren't you curious to go on like I would be so curious to go, excuse me, on a dating site and see what they're like now. I haven't been on them in 10 years.
Oh, I feel like it's horrific. But
I would love to like, and I don't think any of my friends have them. Like I think all my only friends I have are like married. So like I don't have any like single friends like they're like out there looking for love. So like I want to grab someone's phone and just be able to look and like play on it.
I feel like
it's
not
see what's
great.
Going on.
I don't think it's good at all out there.
Do you have to like do they have videos now? Like I would assume like how like catfishing to avoid catfishing you have to do FaceTime to make sure you're talking to the right person. Do you think that like new dating sites and dating matches apps and stuff they have to have a video like you're forced to have a video? I would if I had a dating app I would make them have a video because I want to hear their voice and make sure they're real.
Wait, speaking of that, we missed a total huge thing about that documentary.
What?
About catfishing.
Rewind.
So rewind. So was it Ashley, the wife who faked her pregnancy? So she did know that
Angela
did know about the Craigslist because the husband was finding somebody to come and play rape her. And remember he needed proof? And she was like, hey, it's Angela, come. Like, he needed to hear the female voice. So she knew about it.
Oh.
Remember, he needed proof. He's like, I don't believe this because I guess a lot of people, do fantasies like that, which is freaking sick. But I guess it's people's fantasies. And he was like, I need proof that you're actually a woman and this is real before I come over. And she was like, yeah, hey, it's Angela, it's me. You can come over. So she fucking knew about it.
That's fucked up.
Sick bitch.
But yeah, dating sites. I would require him a video. I don't even know. Like, I hated having to talk about myself. Like, like, what are your hobbies? Like, I'm a slob kebab. I wanted to drink and just fucking like leave me alone. Like I don't have hobbies. Actually, I do. I like to feel some things, but I'm just so interested to see what the new age of dating sites and like dating websites are for these people trying to find love. Because back when I was back in my
nightmare.
Back in my day, it was the beginning of it all. Like it was like 15 years ago when I was on that. It was like we were just figuring out, getting our feet wet, trying to figure out how to date online, and it was looked down upon back when I was a kid.
Kid.
No, but if you found someone online, you'd be like, "Ew, that's creepy and desperate, and that's not real." It's like you should be ashamed that you went on Match.com to meet your boyfriend. It's like no one took it seriously. It's like, and your relationship was less than anyone else's relationship because it was online. People felt bad to be like, oh, we met online, like, oh,
on the internet.
Yeah, like, oh, it's like,
on the World Wide Web.
It wasn't considered a good thing to do that. I think nowadays it's like just such the norm. But back then it was looked at as dirty, or like it was like you're like a sexy, like a slutty, like secret thing. It was something you were secretive about. You would never tell anyone like, oh, we met online. It was considered a bad, nasty thing back then. But yeah, I'd be curious to know what goes on. But yeah, if you're looking for friends if you're looking for friends in your area, go to Bumble BFF and tell them Peaky sent you.
Yes.
Okay, Crusaders, it's time for the Crusader call-in hotline. All through that, we're taking your calls. Let's see who needs some advice this week. I can't find the furry phone, so I'm still using my can of beans.
Oh my God.
My landline. But first caller,
Hi, Snooki. Hi, Joey. My name is Amber. I wanted to tell you guys a little story about that one time my ex starved me. Was in a relationship for about 6 years with a narcissist alcoholic. Things got so bad and controlling to the point where I wasn't allowed to eat for a couple weeks. The
Couple of
mental
weeks.
games were so insane to the point where he was literally cooking filet steak dinners and eating them in the room next to me while I was starving. It got so bad I ended up in the hospital, and then he was mad at me for being in the hospital, which then later turned into him chasing me to my car, hitting my car, trying to get into my car, playing where that came from. Hope you guys enjoy, and remember to stay safe out there. People are crazy. They will do anything they can to tear you down.
Okay, well,
Is he in jail? Who the fuck is this guy?
What a fucking nightmare! Thank God. I mean, she's obviously alive, safe and alive because she's calling us.
Yeah, thank God you got out.
Wait a minute. Okay, that I can't even begin to imagine that. First of all, and you can't. I can't even like ask questions about it. It's like you don't know. No, we don't know any situation. Like everyone would say, why don't you just leave? It's like, girl, you don't know what the fuck was going on. That's fucked up. I'm so sorry to hear that. Terrifying. That's why I'm saying you need to have these people. You need to be verified when you meet people before you date. I need background checks, and I need
literally
all the
background
information.
checks.
Poor thing, and it's just like he's obviously mentally ill, and I'm sorry that you have to be a part of that. But people do crazy things for love, and it's a scary world out there. I'm sorry you went through that.
That's terrible. But we are so glad that you're out, bitch. And I really hope that karma gets him if he's not already prosecuted, because that's fucking wild. Crazy.
Yeah, fuck him eating steak right in front of. Oh no, he's gotta go.
Trash.
And we did get a little update from Amber. She is newly sober and thriving. So thank you for your second message, Amber. We're happy for you.
Yes, queen. Congrats.
Okay, next caller.
Hi, this is Sarah. So luckily I have a super toxic ex. A story just kind of came to mind that this one time he was out drinking all day. I didn't really know where he was, and we had been arguing. He wasn't answering me a lot throughout the day. So at nighttime I'm laying in bed, we're arguing, and I just know that he's drunk, and I guess I tried to maybe break up with him, or I told him that I was leaving him. He basically texted me back threatening to hurt himself. Now he's not answering phone calls, but he is still texting me, and he's kind of breadcrumbing where he may be at, leaving clues. He made it seem like he was at this reservoir near our house, where we had lived at. So I didn't know what to do. I called my friend at the time, and
Not the reservoir.
he picked me up, and we drove around the reservoir trying to look for him. And we couldn't find him. He still wasn't answering a phone call, was barely answering text messages. And then I get this text message of a picture of him passed out in the grass, and it looked like something was wrapped around his neck. So I'm freaking out, thinking that he did something. And he's not answering a phone call or anything. My friend was like, Sarah, you need to call the cops. You'd rather be safe than sorry. I called the cops, and by the time they found him, because I think they just pinged his phone, he was already back at his house, friend's house, drinking all day drunk, and then somehow made it home and was passed out in his bed, and the cops were banging on his door, got him, and then took him to a psych ward for a couple days. And then he got out, and we got back together like nothing ever happened.
What?
That's my story.
Okay, bitch. I was with you. I was with you.
Flag.
We were rooting for you. Or we were all rooting for you. How dare you get back with him?
What is wrong with you? Why? Bitch,
okay, wait it.
I've heard of stories of this before, and my friends have experienced this before. We're like, what the fuck? They're fake. It's insane. So many guys do this to keep you, and it's fucking fake. It's not real. These men are crazy. Oh,
it's horrible. So basically, we're talking regarding this fake suicide threats like that. That is that is the number one thing that insecure, controlling people do. That it's in their back in the pockets. That's the only fucking card they have to pull. And
they're not really going to do anything. They're trying to keep you and make you feel bad.
Right.
Bitch,
if they're going to kill themselves, they're going to kill themselves. It has nothing to do with you, and don't let them put them on themselves. It's a horrible thing to say, but honestly, that's how the only thing they can do to control you and to be vindictive and whatever. I'm not saying take suicide threats unseriously by any means, but again, it happens to toxic men all over the place. But what we're really concerned is with you is you got back with him. Fucking, you had the opportunity to fucking run away and get rid of him.
Girl, he's gonna do it again, and that's annoying, and that's a lot on you. Absolutely not.
Oh my God, poor thing.
You know what?
She probably maybe she likes the drama. Okay,
some people do.
You're toxic. I'm slipping under. Next
Literally.
caller.
Hi, Snooki and Joey. Oh, I'm so nervous. So in my early 20s, I had a roommate. We were best friends, did everything together, both single. Then I started to date this guy. Really new, probably just about a month in, casually seeing each other. And we would hang out pretty often. My roommate was jealous. He created a fake Instagram account with this drop dead gorgeous girl, started messaging him on Instagram to try to catfish him.
Literally,
and then
Nicole.
Showed me and said that he is talking to other girls, which is kind of crazy because it was so new with us, but she didn't like the fact that I was hanging out with him and not hanging out with her. So she literally catfished him and tried to tell me that he's talking to other girls, so I should stop talking to him. After I found that out, me and my other roommate moved out, and now me and the guy are fully together and 6 years in and happy as can be.
Wait, Nicole, I wasn't listening. What happened? What happened with her? Sorry.
I wasn't listening either.
Stop! Because I was thinking, Nicole, because I was thinking of when me and my best friend from home, I totally forgot when she said catfish. I totally forgot that me and my best friend were pretending to be the same thing. Her boyfriend, we thought he was cheating, so we pretended to be other people, and we were talking to him for 6 months under this fake person, and it got so bad that we had to get out of there. So we had to lie and say that she died, and say that we say hi, this is her mother. This is her mother. She actually passed away.
Passed away.
And he wanted to go to the funeral and find out where she was and stuff. And and we were like, oh my God. That's what I totally forgot what she said.
You were too deep into it. So you had to kill off the person.
It felt too real. Okay, so
oh my God.
So her boyfriend, so catfishing. I totally understand that because I did it with my best friend. We got it. There's something wrong with us, everyone. I know that everyone's safe in your relationship now, and we're with you, sister. But it is more common than you think.
I catfish. I was Lance Bass from NSYNC. So
I know.
What's wrong with us?
We need to get more secure in our own rights and relationships, younger in life. This is something like nowadays. I couldn't give a fuck what you're doing. Go talk to him. Please go with him. Please go with him. And if you're talking to someone else, mama, have him. It's like the last thing I were. But back then, when you're young and insecure like that, it's such a common thing that you you need validation for whatever, and we're making problems like this for ourselves when they're not even there. We're creating these things and making ourselves fucking crazy when we're teenagers. I wish that if I could go back and say to my younger selves or to any younger selves, I wish that I could shake myself back then and say, what the fuck's wrong with you? Get some self-esteem and get the fuck out of there. Let him go then if he wants to be with her. Go on. That's what I would tell that was my future self over there. I kept looking over there. Go on.
No, literally, who are you talking to?
Okay. We have time for one more caller on the can of beans.
Hi guys, I'm a UK listener here. Love you guys. I've been listening since the very beginning. I absolutely love the redo of your podcast. Oh my God, I sound so. My one bad day is I've had 8,000. I was single for 5 years, but one time I went out with a guy who brought his whole work with him to the date. He turned up absolutely fucked off his face, excuse my language, but he was very drunk. He tried to get off with me. I mean, kiss me. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense in the US, but we say get off here in the UK. And vomited into a pizza in front of me and then ate the pizza after vomiting into it. And then there was another day where the guy lied about his height. It's an Australian guy, actually, and we've been speaking on, I think it was Bumble for a bit. And he said he was 6'1" because I'm 5'10". She's a big gal. I'm a big gal. He turned up and he was 5'1" with black teeth. And that I have to tell you what happened was he left the date through the bathroom window. So all that to say, everything's fine now, Crusaders. I'm now with a lovely man who I've been with for a very long time. I think 4 years, and we're very happy together. And Joey, can you ship your Facebook Marketplace chairs to Mama in London? I would absolutely love them. I'd probably actually, if I got those chairs from New York to here, they would be pride of place within my house. So yeah. Thank you, guys. Keep up the good work. Bye.
Okay, first
Oh my
of all,
God.
Unless I can fly with the chairs first class, you're not getting them. Now, Nicole, this is disgusting.
We told you. The dating world is not great. Like, look at that. How horrific.
I mean, this is another thing that millennials know about, and then the Gen Zers have no idea about this. Everyone was an alcoholic growing up. Every single person we come in contact with was a raging alcoholic, and this is the behavior that was going on then. Gen Zers aren't. This isn't happening. Gen Zers aren't throwing up on pizzas and smashing their face in it and jumping out the bathroom windows. It's just like they're all doing colostrum cleanses. It's like no. You had no idea how rough it was out there for a girl. For guys and girls back then, the dating world was fucking nuts. We were hiding in bushes, doing criminal crimes of stalking, drinking like a fucking alcoholic, and throwing up and jumping out windows. It's like we were fucking nuts back then. This is a regular Wednesday for us after happy hour.
I wonder where that guy is now.
He's with her. Oh no, he's with someone else.
No, the guy that threw up on the pizza.
He's probably doing great. But again,
I bet he's thriving.
This isn't crazy for us to hear, because nowadays it's crazy. Because if someone and a teenager or a young person today did that, it'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with them? But back then, this was just a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, it was like, here's another one.
At the pool hall or at the fucking sports bar. This was just like a regular fucking thing. It wasn't unheard of to throw up in front of a date. And
it was called
Puke and Rally. It was called Puke and Rally. It was a normal thing. You would get so fucked up that you would make yourself vomit in front of everyone, and then just go kiss another girl on the dance floor. It was a normal thing.
Sick. We were disgusting.
Thank God we made it out alive.
Today's show is brought to you by our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. So living in New Jersey, there are so many casino apps out there that it can get confusing really, really fast. So that's why I love Hard Rock Bet. It's a top-rated app with thousands of 5-star reviews, and it makes playing super easy. The Hard Rock Bet casino app has thousands of slots and other games from the floor casino. Your favorite games even have jackpots you can only win on Hard Rock Bet. Just last month, Deborah S. in South Plainfield, New Jersey, hit a jackpot for $1.9 million on a $1.20 spin. I'm not even kidding. Every spin has jackpot potential. And here's what I really appreciate from Hard Rock Bet. There's no nonsense when you sign up. What you see is what you get. If you don't win in your first 24 hours after signing up, you get up to $1,000 back in casino bonus to play again. Plus, you get 500 bonus spins for cash eruption with winnings paid in cash. The Hard Rock Bet Casino app isn't just a Jersey thing. It's also live in Michigan. And if you're in Florida and like playing slots, you can check out games powered by Past Motor Racing on the Hard Rock Bet app. It's not a social casino. These are real money games that are thrilling, they're fun, and exciting. You can play with as little as 20 cents or try your luck at a bigger win all the way up to $1 million. And the best part? Again, there's no gimmicks. New customers in Florida get $100 in games bonus after signing up and depositing $10. That's right, you deposit $10 and get $100 in games bonus to start spinning right away. So download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today. Terms and conditions. Florida. Games powered by Past Motor Racing payable in MR game bonus. Not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAYWISE, Michigan and New Jersey. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital LLC. All rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credits. $10 plus deposit required for 500 bonus spins for cash eruption only. Up to $1,000 back in casino bonus if player has net loss on slots after first 24 hours. Casino bonus credit has a one-time wager requirement. Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan or New Jersey to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Well, now it's time for confession sessions, sponsored by Hard Rock Bet.
Okay, so my confession is, and this happens all the time to me, but I get like spurts of moments where I want to talk on the phone. I am not a talk on the phoner unless like I'm freaking out or I'm going crazy or like I'm just in the mood to talk. Like if I'm in the car and I know I'm driving for a while, I'm like, who should I call? So if I'm calling you and you pick up, they're like, is everything okay? What's going on? I'm like, oh, I just want to chat. So I am not a chatter. I'm a texter. So I ended up calling like 12 people yesterday in the car because I was bored and I felt like talking. And then once I got home and like I got on the couch and I was like, settled, everyone kept calling me back because nobody answered. And I'm like, deny, like goodbye. That moment has stopped. I don't want to talk anymore and I'm not going to answer you. So if I do call you, that's the moment where you have to pick up because that's the only time that I'm in the mood to speak. If not, then you're going to have to text me.
I can vouch for that, Nicole, because Nicole, it's such a foreign thing. Like when Nicole, if Nicole ever calls me, I'm like, oh fuck, someone's dead. Who's dead? What just happened?
Or I'm drinking.
Or am I in trouble? Or am I? Well, that's what I'm gonna get to. Or am I in trouble? Did I post something bad and that she just saw it? Did I say something that was bad? That's my first question. Or second, polar opposite. The second Nicole, the second a drop of vodka hits Nicole's lips, she's FaceTiming me, spamming like a fucking animal. She won't stop. 100 FaceTime missed calls, and I just know she's fucking
whatever,
like drunk somewhere. So yeah, that is true.
My confession is I'm not a talker on the phone, but if I'm calling you, your ass better pick up because it's time. It's happening.
It's happening. My confession is on theme with me being gross. You don't have to wash your underwear after wearing them one time. If I went to bed in my underwear,
ew.
No. Okay, hear me out. My confession is I do change my underwear.
Disgusting.
But like for instance, I shower before bed. So I showered before bed and I got into bed and I put on a fresh pair of underwear. The next morning, I'm getting ready for the day. I'm going to change my underwear. Those underwear aren't dirty. I just slept in them. So I'll put them back in the drawer. Because otherwise,
why don't you just wear them for the rest of the day if they're not? You're already wearing them.
Because I like to wear loose, cozy underwear, like to bed, because they're cozier, and like for a slimmer silhouette, I would wear a fresh pair. And I guess the mentality of it is like I slept in those, so I'm not going to wear them again all day.
I don't wear underwear to bed.
But I'll put them back in the drawer. So I'm not saying go out and like going out to like walking around doing stuff and then wear them the next day. Actually, I probably have been.
No, that's still sick.
I don't change I don't wash my underwear after one use.
What if you're sweating in your sleep and your balls are sweaty?
I sleep in an igloo, so there's not a chance in hell I'm sweating unless something's going on. But yeah, I just think that it's okay. That's another thing about getting old. Maybe I don't want to waste the laundry detergent because that's nowadays it's expensive.
Yeah, you're an old dirty bitch.
Well, this has been lovely.
This has been great.
What a toxic episode. This is very toxic. We talked about murder.
Very fun.
All this stuff. But thank you for listening to the program. We love you all. Make sure to follow us, like, comment, subscribe, all through that. Book us on Cameo. Go to the Snooki shop. But we love you, Crusaders. We'll see you next time on It's Happening Podcast.
Bye, bitches.
It's happening with Snooki and Joey.